afternoon, everybody. This is Brian from Interexistence, and welcome to today's Handpan Stroll. Wasn't sure if there was going to be one today. It's been rainy a lot for the last couple hours. But yeah, it seemed like it was starting to die down, so I figured I'd start a little bit late and go for it. If we got to run out of here, then we have to run out of here and stop it early. But from the radar and the forecast, it looked like it was going to be okay. This is also my first time live streaming with Verizon at this location, so looking a little shakier than T-Mobile over here, but so far it's okay, so we'll see how it holds up. Brought the Malog Celsius from Symphonic Steel today. It's been getting neglected a little bit after getting my hung last week, so I had to bust it out this morning for a practice and practice up on my my compositions and the new one that I've been working on, which I hadn't touched since last week. Sounded a little shaky, but it's coming along. Fortunately, I remembered all the parts of it that I had done so far. So anyway, I'll warm up a little bit with one of the older ones, and then we'll give that one a try. It's still kind of rusty. I'm still working on it, but it's coming along. Yeah, like I said, a little rusty. started raining there for a second, started getting some drops. I think it might have just been off the trees. I was like, oh no, here we go. So far so good. Alright. Yeah, like I said, a little bit rusty going back to the old Malog songs after playing with the hung for the past week now, almost a full week. But yeah, fortunately I practiced those songs enough to be able to go back to them. Alright, what do we do next? Which one? My oldest composition, so that one usually comes back to me pretty well. A nice little bird singing along there, huh? Thank you, bird, for joining me on the chorus. Alright, so we try out the new piece, or should we do our next older composition? How are we doing on time? 9 minutes? Well, yeah, let's go ahead and try the new one, huh? Alright. I can remember how it starts. Of course, now I can't think of how it starts. That's what I get. I was actually practicing a little bit before I started the live stream, but I was practicing a later part of it that I'm kind of rusty on, but now I don't remember how it starts. All right. I can do one of my other pieces and then come back to it, all right? Yeah, now I'm freezing up entirely. That's what I get for not playing this instrument for the past week. All right. this musician's block instead of writer's block. Because it's like I know the second part of it. That's coming to me easily, and I'm not thinking of how the beginning starts. Of course, I have it saved on my phone for this very reason, to remind me of how it went. Uh-oh, rain? No, not rain? Okay, good. You know what, I'm just going to jump right to the second part since I can't think of how the first part starts. That's the ending part that I was still kind of working on, and then I couldn't think of how the intro started. That was very frustrating. Such a simple little intro too, and it kind of like builds into that tapping bit with the ding. Yeah. Anyway, I'll work on it again and give it another go. I was thinking of bringing the hung tomorrow, so we'll see. Practice it again over the next couple of days and bust it out again next week. It's a little bit more technically challenging compared to what I'm used to, so it's not as simple of a melody. So it's taken a little bit longer to put together than some of my other previous pieces. Of course, now I can't think of how my other piece starts too. I was playing it this morning, like first try. I'm just going to play a simple pattern until my stuff comes back to me. That's what you get for not playing the instrument. It's punishing me for neglecting it. I keep watching the trees, and I keep waiting for it to start raining on me here, but so far so good. I think it's just the wind rustling in the trees. I was actually trying to think of a good backup plan for a rainy day. There's like a couple of gazebos in the area that I could maybe use, but I haven't tried that out yet. There was a nice spot over in the park over here that I used one time when it was raining, and it was really nice, but I can't do the park now because they're charging $30 a day for parking for the peak season, so I'll have to bust that back out again in the fall when they start allowing anybody to go in there again. It's a good spot for a rainy day like this. So far the rain's holding off for us, which is good. It's weird that I can't think of how my third piece goes. Time. It's already almost 20 minutes. I usually play for about 20 minutes. I actually usually start these around 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I started a little bit late today because of the rain. Unfortunately, it's been holding off for us. Probably bring out the hung back out tomorrow. But I wanted to give my beloved symphonic steel Iskra some love today. It's usually my go-to for these live streams. The one that's really going to get neglected now is the baby pan. I think once I start getting into a regular rotation, I'll probably bring the hung maybe twice a week, the malog twice a week, and then the baby pan once, something like that. But right now the hung is the main star. Alright, since I can't think of how my piece goes, I'll just go ahead and play around for a little bit. So you're not sitting here watching me play nothing. Oh. There it is. Alright, that's how it starts. I can't believe I couldn't think of how to play that one. It was just as soon as I hit that, I was like, oh, there it is. So I was just gonna play around and do some random improvisation, and then like, oh yeah, that's how my third composition starts. It's such a simple little melody. That's why I was frustrated that I couldn't think of how to play it. Like I said, a little rusty after not playing on this one over the last week. All right, how are we doing on time now? 21 minutes. All right, I can probably play around for a little bit longer. Because this spot here, I usually just wrap things up right here rather than stroll around much. Show you guys around this little stream here, which is getting quieter and quieter. When we first started coming here to this spot a couple months ago, there's like a raging brook right here. It was so loud, I could hardly hear my playing over it. So if you go back and check out some of the streams here from probably the May time frame. And now with the water levels going down in the area from all the heat that we've had lately, a lot of these streams and the lake we went to yesterday, the water level's so low. And this is really quiet now. So you should be able to hear it running. It's just not as loud as it was in the past. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, guys. If you wouldn't mind giving this video a like and following or subscribing to the channel if you aren't already, I'd appreciate it. We do these live around this time each weekday afternoon, weather and schedule permitting, live on YouTube and Twitch. By the brook. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up, sign off for today. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you appreciate a little bit of our beautiful G-sharp Malog cells here by Symphonic Steel by the brook here. And I'll bust out the G-sharp Akebono probably tomorrow. Again, weather and schedule permitting. It's looking like it should be better tomorrow. Less chance of rain. It's been so cool this week, right around the low 70s Fahrenheit. Alrighty, get my Handpan bag on my back. Like having this guy. It's a lot nicer than the case that came with the hung. As cool and retro as it looks, it is a little less practical than these nice padded backpack cases. Alright, go ahead and pick up the camera here and show you guys around before we sign off for the day. Beautiful little spot we got here. This is the little brook I was talking about here. You can see all the rocks there. That was all water just a month or so ago. Oh, I gotta be careful on these rocks here. They're very slick from the rain that we had recently. I don't need to be falling, busting myself up and busting my handpan up even more, right? I actually thought about playing by the reservoir, which is right on the other side of that building there, which I've done in the past, but I really love playing by the brook over here. And then, of course, as I was setting up, I heard a car pulling up with some kids, so I think Probably a good choice to come over here by the brook where there's never anybody. Yeah, I gotta really watch my footing here on these rocks. Quiet little spot here. I love playing over here. I was over here twice last week, which I usually don't do. I usually try to do each spot just once. But it's a good go-to, and it looks like it's working well on Verizon today. First time using Verizon over here. From the coverage map, this looked like it would be okay, so I wasn't super concerned. However, the spot that I'm planning to go to tomorrow. Alright, again, thank you guys for tuning in today. I'll go ahead and sign off for the day, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow around the same time. Watch out for these mosquitoes, huh? Alright, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Be sure to practice brief mindfulness moments throughout your day, and as always, stay positive, love your life. Some happy birds today, huh?